AI cannot replace brain.
Definitely. I think you can quote that lah. AI cannot replace brain. In your
AI
head.
AI cannot replace brain.
My quote of the day. Does AI causes like people to interact lesser?
Yes, I would definitely agree on that because I interact lesser.
The wife is like, yeah, I'm fine with him having an AI girlfriend because at least I know he's not out there cheating with a physical human.
She did her degree without AI. Now she's doing her PhD with it. And she say both experience were completely different people. And here we are having our guest today. Let us welcome Brenda.
Hey, welcome to our small and new and amateur podcast. Thank you for saying yes. Okay, before we get into anything, can you just tell us who are you and who are you outside of academia too?
Outside.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I lost my voice.
It's okay.
It's
just
okay.
just chill.
Hi, I'm Brenda. You can call me Bren.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
Right.
commonly addressed as that because people usually like just kill my name, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm from UCAM. Generally, I'm just telling that.
Mm.
Outside of academia, I guess I'm just someone who loves getting to know people, you know, and I love reading. I'm a bookworm,
Okay.
but I have a particular favorite author, and I'm quite specific about who I read
Hmm.
because I'm afraid of getting disappointed with the author. And what else? I love cats.
Ooh,
Mhm.
okay.
Mm.
Do you have a cat yourself?
I have 2 cats at home.
Oh, how is
Yeah.
it being a cat mom?
Actually, my mom and dad is the one who take care of them.
So you like it, then you play with it, and then your dad and mom will take care of them, and then you'll
Yeah.
play
Most
with
of the
them
time.
again.
Yeah, because I come back to campus, ma. So then I have
Ah.
no time to take care of them. So my mom and dad, you know, are the one who takes care of them. Yeah. Other than that, I'm very. I really love spending time with my family, friends, and yeah. Outside of academia, mostly I'm about that lah. And I
Mm.
really love nature. I don't know why sometimes when you see like
Mhm.
very beautiful sceneries, for instance, the sparkle in the ocean, you know, this Ipoh site, and you
Yeah,
go,
yeah, yeah.
oh my god, the view. I just get so overwhelmed. I'm like, oh god, thank you for letting me see this.
I get because I visited Ipoh last few weeks, I think.
Mm.
I went to the Tasik Cermin and then I went on the boat ride.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, the moment like you pass through the cave,
Mm.
my ear is like you're wearing noise cancelling headphone.
Noise cancelling
And I
headphones.
hear birds chirping. Usually when I hear birds chirping, it's like 6 a.m. like that.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And this bird, like the chirping, is like I'm healed.
You're here.
I'm healed.
Mm.
Yeah. I feel like I need to. Do we have any like nice resorts that is like? Do you hear the birds chirping?
Yeah, I was like about to say, I hear that also, I was like,
probably they heard you.
Yeah, for the audience, for the listeners that is listening, if you don't know, the moment I said mentioned bird chirping, we have birds chirping
I think you're
outside.
Snow White.
I'm Snow White.
Yeah, you know Snow White got the birds chirping when
It's
she
not
do
like I'm
like that.
secretly communicating with
I guess
animals.
Yeah.
Okay, come back to to our podcast. You mentioned since we're on the topic of academia, you're doing PhD right now.
Mhm.
So what are you actually researching?
Okay. Generally, my PhD is in biology, but that's a
Mm.
very general term. My research is in turning, you know, food waste, right? Food waste.
Okay.
I turn that into clean electricity using a bacteria. Why I say clean electricity is because it doesn't emit any sort of
Carbon dioxide?
yeah,
Carbon monoxide?
any sort of
Oh.
greenhouse gases to the environment. It comes back into the system. So it's like we call that a circular system.
Is it a system or is it how to say? Is it a natural thing or is it like you guys pass through some certain machines or
Yeah, it
process?
comes how to say, it goes by multiple level process lah. That's what makes this PhD a little bit complex because I touch multidisciplinary approach from chemistry to engineering to microbiology. Like everything is involved.
Whoa, that's
So it's not a machine entirely. I can say it's a rig, RIG. It's like
Mhm.
something that goes by continuously.
Mm.
You know? So that's my PhD about. Yeah.
So like how long have you been in the in the education system at this point? Like from undergrad until now, how long has this journey been?
This is my 7th year.
7th year.
Yes. 4 years degree, and this is my 3rd year in PhD.
So you skip masters.
Yes.
Oh.
There's a system called fast track PhD.
Yeah.
You even have fast track degree, you know?
Degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just heard of part-time degree last few episodes where we filmed with
yes,
a part-time
I
degree.
have that.
I didn't know part-time degree existed.
I know fast track is because you're studying in the same
Yes.
university as your degree, right?
Yes.
So basically you get first class and then they will offer you straight go to PhD
Initially,
instead, is
I
it?
thought it was like that. Like I thought the first class alone was enough until I actually applied. I realized not only that, you go by an interview with your potential. Your first of all, the step is quite tedious. You have to find your potential supervisor first.
Potential supervisor.
Yeah, you cannot just simply apply for a PhD. You need to have your supervisor giving you green light. I can supervise you. And I guess that process was quite hard because to be honest, all supervisors, they have their expectation. You know, I have my expertise and I feel like you have to do what I do. At least relate to me, something like that. But I'm grateful I met a supervisor. She's Dr. Hani. She was willing to supervise me. Like she was like, you know, you do what you want. You take all. I have faith on you. Like you can do it. She was like green light from a proposal.
Oh.
So you prepare a proposal lah. But the proposal, I tell you, it wasn't like degree. PhD's one is so damn specific. So you approach seniors, you get to know how the proposal work like. After that, only you can apply for PhD. Without a proposal, you cannot apply for PhD.
Well, it's quite time consuming as well,
It is.
actually.
I did it during my final year degree. I was doing my intern. It was like a year lah. So easily I took a year to prepare my proposal, find my supervisor, apply PhD. Because fast track, yes, your pointer plays a role. But if you don't have a proposal, they're not going to accept you. Then they said, okay, we need to do an interview first for you. So then I did my proposal defense lah. First time I did like my PhD level proposal defense. I know it was bad, but still I did what I could. Yeah, my informations were lacking, obviously. But still I got into it because I had the potential of a PhD student. That's the first thing they see in you. Like, are you someone with knowledge like master level? Or do you really want to do something novel?
I see.
PhD
They are
is
very
like something.
picky.
Yeah, they just want some novelty.
I think because the competition also quite high lah for this fast track, right? Is
I
it?
can say so.
Mm.
Because they want quality, right? They cannot like accept everybody.
Is it? Did you how to say? You made this decision the moment like before you enter intern or after intern you decide
When
this?
I was second year degree, all I was like, I want to be an academician. Initially, I wanted to be a meteorologist, but as I entered environmental science, I realized that I don't think I can be that. So then I thought like, okay, if life doesn't give you that, then you choose something else.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
But
was
it's
like,
something you're interested in.
I love what I do.
Then that's good.
Yeah, on days where you get this imposter syndrome and all, right, you just run back to your, I love what I do.
Yeah, I agree this as well.
Some days I'm really tired of when your experiments just continuously fail. I just cry and I'm like, you know what? I love what I do, so it's fine.
So like your motto is I love what I do. So it will
Yeah.
like motivate you consistently. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
interest.
I
Right?
love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like at which part, right, did you realize that your student experience was actually changing? Not only like you said it's getting harder, right? But aside from getting harder, but how does it like change, like generally, like fundamentally?
Generally, I guess it changed when you start being independent. When you go postgrad, when you start entering postgrad, I'm not sure about masters because I've never been there. When you're in PhD, you're independent. Your schedule is independent. You only have one class for that 3 years. You only have like one subject to take.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that is just first semester. You defend your proposal, and then once they give green light, you can proceed. You proceed. Then after that, your schedule is fully yours. And I had culture shock because, you know, sometimes when you give me the full freedom to do things, right?
You're
It's
quite
like
lazy?
there are days you feel like I can do it some other time. You know, to overcome that procrastination habit, I took about 6 months because that's when I realized I got into like, wait, I'm procrastinating in the name of you know what, I want to wait until I get the right experiment protocol. You know, I wait, right? Because you fear to fail, I guess. So that was my first experience, the fear to fail. Like I had to overcome that. When you are in undergrad, you have friends, and PhD is lonely. You don't have friends. Even if you go to lab, everybody is doing their work. Of course, you're not going to go there and chit chat like, hey, how are you? You know, they'll be like busy doing their work. I don't do anything. So we can't even say, we can say hi, but mostly it's just you and your journey. Even if you have your supervisor, you have to understand they have family, kids, everything.
Yeah.
We can't really, you know, bug them all the time. And they expect, like, since they gave the liberty to choose your own topic, right? You are supposed to know what you're doing. I guess from there it changed. Like I started finding my purpose, like what am I actually going to do? Being independent, you know, setting up your schedule. Yeah. And also you need your me time.
Yeah.
I think during degree, right, I can study lah from 6 a.m. until 12 p.m. or I can just stay up the whole night. It has changed now. I don't do that myself.
But in PhD, right, since you mentioned, right, like there's a lot more freedom to compare with degree, right? Like I would say for PhD, it's more like you don't have a fixed schedule. You don't need to be in campus. You can be everywhere, right? So how you make yourself to be more disciplined, and how do you manage to find the purpose?
Okay, first of all, I always have a planner with me. I'll plan my week like on Sunday. Like Sunday, I'll write on my planner this week what I need to accomplish. Like I'll set a target lah. First weekly target, because monthly targets can be quite overwhelming for me.
Yeah, it's too far.
Too far,
ahead.
right?
I'm someone who get overwhelmed very fast. So I
Honestly,
just
same.
do a weekly target. What I can do, even minute details like, you know, I have to wash my car, I have to wash my hair. Also, I will write it there so that I don't get like panic. So morning when I wake up, afternoon when I wake up, usually I will just like, you know, what do I have to do today and all. So I will definitely set up that to set that discipline. And then like in order to not, you know, as long as I feel like I've accomplished at least all of it, right? We
Yeah.
feel like, wow, we have achieved something for that day.
Especially when you like cross out
Yeah. Yes.
out each task.
That is so satisfying.
Did you actually like cross them?
Yes. I love, okay, that's my favorite thing. Like after the end of the day, I'll be like, okay, I already do this, oh my God. It's so nice. And then if in case I did something extra, I'll go and add on and cross.
Yeah.
You'll be so happy like I did this extra accomplishment. Let me cross that.
Yes, exactly. I'll be like,
Tomorrow lesson.
correct.
Okay, so I mean, you sound like a planner, which is like so different from me, but it's okay. Okay, now let's take us back to your undergrad. Okay, during that time you mentioned that there's no AI, right?
Yeah.
So how, like, what the studying actually looks like to you? Because in this era, everyone is dependent on AI. I would
Yeah.
say everyone is dependent on GPT, Gemini,
Yeah.
and
God.
etc. But what
Yeah,
about
God.
your era? Like, how does it looks like?
During undergrad lah.
Yeah.
During undergrad, it was more about using Google Scholar was my life. Google Scholar is where I always sit and read papers. You know, you meet all kind of scholarly papers there. and all.
Yeah. Q1,
I
Q2
guess
paper.
if I had AI now, probably I wouldn't have that attention that I had last time.
Yeah.
You know, now AI, right? I saw this thing. Like this one is very common among researchers. There's this new AI called Enara.com. And
Okay.
it like you just upload all the papers in there, all the scholarly papers, and then you just ask it questions like, what is this? What is this? But I feel when you do that, you miss a lot of details. You know, so during my undergrad, we don't really miss details because we skip.
Went through it.
Even if we skim, right? We skim betul-betul. Like skimming also is different from asking AI. lah. That's my
Because you
opinion.
need to understand truly, right? During that time.
Yeah. Like you tend to go to the methodology part. You see like what method did they use?
Yeah,
Why?
plus the research paper is like designed in a way where when you start, maybe
From the first part, then you will understand what's the goal of the entire thing. Then when you
Exactly.
read through, does it achieve the goal?
Yes.
What's the thing that they need to further implement in future and so on in one research
what to
paper, right?
further study on
Yeah.
this specific area or topic as
Yeah,
well.
and during undergrad, mostly there were references to books. We refer a lot of books. We even have books that we buy just to refer
Oh yeah.
before exam. I feel like currently I saw my juniors, I don't see books. They only have their slides prepared. They want to
Yeah.
so mostly have their iPad or tab. So
They don't
bring
understand.
the-
They go to
they
they go to another side.
don't even
Yeah.
bring. They bring their iPad. I'm like, oh, during my time, like I'm not very old, but then like
Yeah.
Yeah.
just
The
few years,
pre-AI
Yeah,
time.
understand. Yeah.
just few years ago, you print your slide
And
and
then
some
you highlight, right?
yeah, it's a highlight. We put the sticky note, all you know.
Yeah.
And then if there were some of my lectures, if you don't print, you get denda like 20 sen or potong markah.
You
like
don't
that.
think you'll get
I've
the
heard
note?
something because my brother, when he was doing his university, right,
Mhm.
he has a lot of like books, and they're not really like books, they're like dictionary to me because it's so thick.
My sister used to print her university's slides, you know.
Uh-huh.
So she will ask my father to print like the whole stack, right? Every time she refer, I'll be like, what is this stack? She said uni slides. I was like,
Then
uni
next
slide.
week-
And then she'll actually like read all of them before she go exam, right? I think now everything I do is just using a tablet and I swipe the slides, right? But
Yeah.
actually like back then everyone would just take like a whole stack like that. Actually, you know what? Somehow it's relatable at secondary though. Secondary, you know, we'll buy that thick
Yes.
book, right?
Yeah, but it's a bit different because like maybe each books in university, each book can cost like a lot, like very
Mm.
expensive
Mm.
for the
I
book.
feel that's the pro. Like now, right? You don't have to spend that much of money. Yeah, because we are students, we can't really afford books. And books, university books are quite expensive. They are at least
Yeah.
90
Mm.
bucks.
Yeah.
90 ringgit, you know how many days I can eat, huh? Like, it's a
Right.
lot of
Yeah.
money, right?
Yeah.
And I guess now we are more privileged that you don't have to do that. You have digital copies and all, right? You can just use it
But
digitally.
there's pros and cons to it.
Yeah. When you don't get the how to say the the copy by yourself,
Mhm.
right? The
Hard
book by
copy.
yourself, the hard copy,
Yeah.
yeah, correct. You don't really get to,
Feel the have the feeling of like
Yeah.
reading,
The
right?
pages.
kita rasa rajin lah.
Yeah, you know, if you have like the book, you're like flip and read like happily, and then you smell, you have the book smell.
It feels like I'm actually studying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get so happy when I flip, I see sticky note lah, highlight. It looks
Right.
like I really
Like
put my
annotation.
And then you will write. You'll write yourself your notes at the top there, although you don't know what you're writing, but there is something there, right? It feels like, yes, I did it.
correct,
But I think
correct.
this way of like studying is much more. I don't know how to say. I wouldn't say better, but it's very subjective. It's like
But I
it's
would
like
say
a
like
ritual.
that. I feel like if you do like that way, right,
Mm.
it's actually like you understand better.
Because you
Which
can feel the pages.
Yeah.
you feel
yes.
it. You feel
I
it.
definitely agree that
Yeah.
sometimes even nowadays, if I see it digitally, I'm like, you know what, I need to write. I cannot.
I lose attention
Yeah.
span actually.
Correct. We just get so deviated, like, oh my
Mm.
god.
So during the pre-AI era,
Mm.
when something was hard to understand, like what would you do? Like
Google.
library,
Google. There was
Google.
you just ask Google, and then like I guess even though it's not as precise as ChatGPT, I cannot say precise. It's like ChatGPT makes it convenient because it collects all the information from its resources. Google is like you go and search it by yourself.
Right.
You
Yeah,
read it.
Google, you need to read like
Yes.
go page by page, website by website, right?
AI is giving like spoon feeding information to you.
Yes, correct,
Yeah,
correct.
but for
This
Google,
one
you have to work for
yeah,
it.
you put your brain into work. Like what are the informations that I'm reading? I'm absorbing and all.
There's
Yeah.
specific keywords to search as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then some more like if you do that, right, you will need to not to say take more time, but it's more like you will need to read through more things just to
Exactly.
get that information, right?
Time lah. And when it comes to time lah, whereas when you had Google, I guess it was time consuming. Well, with ChatGPT or any sort of AI, you reduce that time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like you reduce your brain work also lah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What if that affects our brain thinking like we don't really use the brain?
You know, like there is a research saying that, right? Back then, right, people like there's a research saying that AI existence is to make let me say again. AI existence causing people nowadays to be dumber because they're using lesser brain.
Oh, there's
Correct.
actually a research
Yeah,
on
there's
this.
actually research about it, but I don't remember where I read it. But there is like this research because apparently, right, your brain is not fully functioning.
So the cells will mati, something like that, right?
Yeah, something like that. It's like you're just not using fully.
yeah.
You know, your brain is like a unlimited memory storage.
Mm.
You know,
Okay.
SD card got specific memory, right? Your brain is like, unlimited, you know. But then now you're just using like one part of it only. Then aside from that, right, you're not developing them. So they kind of stop working.
Mm.
Okay, interesting. I feel like maybe we can get an AI profession, like
AI professional will come and tell me next time.
someone to come and talk to us
You
more
should,
about
you
this.
should.
Yeah, actually, we should go find.
But when I went for a workshop regarding a notebook LLM, right? Okay,
Mm.
I remember the person in charge was telling us, yes, you all use AI, but you all sometimes have to remember the brain who's telling AI what to do is your brain. So you have to always remember that.
Yes. But then I think the problem with some people nowadays is that they too dependent.
I've seen that.
Abuse, like the abuse, the
Yeah, to a point,
yeah.
right? They don't even know what they are doing. So it's like you ask them, right? Maybe they want to type a reply, right? They will still ask AI how to reply this person. And then they will copy this entire thing, paste that. You right?
No, I saw yesterday night. I
Huh?
was scrolling. I was doom scrolling again, and then I saw this comment. Someone asked the creator like, "What song did you use in your video?" And then their reply was this song name is something something something. And this song is about something, 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 something. I was like, this is so AI generated. And then I went to the creator's profile, and then all his like captions are like all small letters. And then I went back to the reply. I see why is the first word like capitalized. So means he didn't type that.
You analyze.
Yeah, I was like, I got to find evidence that this is AI because it's a very simple question. Like, what is this song name? You could have just replied the song.
Yeah.
I mean, even you see all the captions, all the what is it called? All of the videos nowadays, right? They have a format, you know.
Oh my
And
god,
the
I'm
format
tired
is a
of those
very-
AI
Very
generated.
AI generated.
But the AI fruit
Yeah.
videos.
And you know back then, right? It's AI imitating human.
Mm.
Now human imitating AI.
They're not even trying to imitate already.
No,
They're
yeah.
just creating like speaking fruits, like fruits that are
And then
speaking.
you know, like some video they like to parody the speaking fruit, right? They dress the strawberry there, and then they
Oh my
like,
god, the durian with like
yeah.
biceps and shit.
I kind of got like very confused. Like back then, AI imitate human.
Now human.
Human imitate AI now.
Different generation
That day I
taking
saw a
over.
drink online. It was Bananito with Appleino something.
Hey, that day I was watching what Perioda and Urinito. What
Oh, you were watching?
I was how to say I'm doom scrolling, right? And then it caught my attention, right? Because
We just watched.
it's literally the blood shaped head. Then it kind of caught my attention to look at Perioda. Okay. So now let's talk about your PhD now, right? So just now we talked about how manual works during your degree and so on, right? And then just now we are talking about how people nowadays is abusing AI or something. Okay, then what about you? Since everyone, like not to say everyone, but like the students, university students nowadays, they are more dependent on AI. Are you also like using AI for your PhD research?
I use it as my assistant actually.
Mm.
For instance, right, since I told you I came from an environmental science background. So when I did this PhD, I had zero knowledge in microbiology, chemistry, all obviously I had base knowledge, you know. But when you go to PhD, it's an advanced level. Yes, I did my reading, bought books, whatever, attended like first year student classes, all I attended just to learn, you know, these microbiology techniques. But when I go to lab, I felt so overwhelmed. There's just everything over there and I do not know anything. So bear in mind, I was the COVID batch. I only studied like one semester in campus. The next semester I was at home. Okay, so we didn't get to go lab and everything. So this is technically my first time stepping into the lab during university lah. And then I was so overwhelmed. And who was my biggest research assistant? ChatGPT. Whichever like chemical or agar that I don't know how to use. Agar is what we put.
Yeah, okay.
Then I will just ask it lah, should I use this agar or should I use like that agar? Then they wanna like, no, don't use this. Yes, use this.
Yeah. So it's like a guide.
But
for
it
you.
teaches you. Like I'll ask, I think it's in the way you ask. You ask it to
Right.
teach you like why I shouldn't use this, how to calculate. Like I didn't know how to make like basic level alcohol, ethanol in lab. Ethanol, the diluted ethanol is what we use to spray, keep ourselves sanitized and
Okay.
everything, right? Sterile. I didn't even know how to do that. So ChatGPT taught me how you should, the proportion and all, you calculate. So yeah, I guess that's how I use ChatGPT as lah. And for like grant proposals and all, right? I used to put my whole brain in it before and think about it, and all. But with ChatGPT, I guess it has assisted me like how roughly you can,
Or the guidelines,
yes,
is it?
like a guidelines, like how roughly you can do your proposal so that you can secure that grant. Like the point of view lah. Or we can even ask it like upload our original grant proposal, and then we ask it like, how do you think I should improve this so that I win that grant?
Yeah. Actually, that's how I do my assignment now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do get its insights lah.
But do you like fully trust ChatGPT?
Oh no, I don't.
You don't.
I don't. I'm someone who don't fully trust it, except when it comes to like asking the chemicals and stuff, right? Obviously, I would have read and done my lab book prior to coming into lab. But when I get like really overwhelmed because there's like so many things, I will obviously refer to. But sometimes I think it's about survival. You see what's there, and then you think like, what can I do with what I have? So you ask it. And for to reconfirm, I also have my lab mates. So I would probably ask them also lah, like betul kan this one have to like use like this and all. So far when it comes to lab things, it has never ever like done anything wrong, but it can do wrong when it comes to, you all heard citations before?
Yeah. The reference, all of the.
It loves to give fake references, but now the current model actually highlights to you the references that I provide are not
Accurate.
so please recheck.
Which AI platform is this?
ChatGPT does that.
ChatGPT, okay.
The current model does that. Like when it gives you a reference, it tells you, I'm not sure about this reference. Please recheck before doing it.
AI is able to do that now.
Yeah.
Actually, I agree with her. I like to ask ChatGPT to help, like to give me papers to research when I'm doing an assignment, to give me websites to research when I'm doing an assignment, right? Then after that, right, I like to click onto the websites before I copy. So I click, right? Next thing I see, link invalid.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when I found out another AI who gives legit papers. This one was suggested by one of my lab friend. Perplexity. One of the most precise.
Especially for research.
For research lah, it's really good.
I think they have Perplexity for Claude as well.
Do they?
Is it?
I'm not sure. But I love my Claude.
Yeah, Claude is good
Claude
also.
knows most of my stuff, because in order to have like the best output, right, you have to feed it like more context to it.
Yeah.
So for example, when I get my assignment brief, I will put it in and say like, okay, so this is my assignment brief, and the theme or the title I want to work on is this. So give me a list of areas to research on or look up before I start my assignment.
And that's good.
Yeah, and I ask for like the table contents as well, because I lazy.
That's good. I like the way you use it. I use it as an assistant.
Yeah, and the citations I get is quite
precise.
accurate.
It is. Claude also is precise. Only ChatGPT, it likes to hallucinate.
Yeah, ChatGPT
Gemini
like to
as
give
well.
me like wrong answer.
Gemini I never use.
Both of them, right, is like the most common used AI, right? But at the same time, right, when I do assignment, right, I don't trust them. Because the things that they write, right, I don't understand. Number one, I don't understand. And number two, right, sometimes whatever they say, right, it's like turning circles,
Yeah.
Like, today you tell me it's wrong, tomorrow I ask you again, it's correct. Then the day after that, it's
And
wrong.
it likes
again.
to, as I say, hallucinate. Like it won't even be in the paper, but it will tell me like, that scientist actually told this to you. I'm like, no, never mind. I shall go and read the paper again, and then I will be like, no, I feel that protocol doesn't work actually. Like that lah.
I think like, how do I say this? In general, I think I'll get mad at AI lah.
Pardon?
I'll get mad at AI. So I
Yeah.
scold AI.
Frustrated.
Got one time, I accidentally threatened AI.
I want to say this already.
I typed to AI, I said, are you dumb? Can you like not be so stupid? AI was like, excuse me, mind your words.
Your AI said that?
Yeah, they
Your
are like,
AI
they're
said
like,
that?
what are you saying? You shouldn't be saying that. Something like that. Basically, they're like telling me, you are saying something wrong. I don't accept whatever you say here. I was like,
Okay.
Whoa.
Diva.
Okay.
What AI
cool.
model is this?
I don't know. I don't remember it's ChatGPT or Gemini.
Okay, ChatGPT.
It's like, I'll get mad at them, because it's like I already feed them all of this, and then I tell them, I want this output. Guide me how to go to this output. Okay. Then I follow whatever guide. Then I say, no, this is right. Especially when it comes to coding side. So I'll
No,
tell
I
them,
don't know.
you don't know. Sorry. Okay. When it comes to like coding side, I'll tell them, okay, guide me to get to this path. Tell me what are the dictionaries or whatever I need to use. Then I call it, tell me unfound. Then I was like, it's unfound. Then they correct something, right? Then the code become worse. Then I got mad. Then I tell them,
So you lash it out on your AI.
yeah, because they give me wrong answer. So I kind of, I treat them like human, right?
Okay, in a way, you're training your own AI lah.
Yeah.
So I think it's
yeah, I guess
So it's
so.
like after that they are like kind of like mad at me. So then I'm mad at them. Then I close the AI. Okay, anyways, is there a moment like since you said like you have no backgrounds of your microbiologies, you have no backgrounds of like maybe something like engineering, tunnel making, all of this, right? Okay. Imagine if today ChatGPT doesn't exist. Okay. Claude doesn't exist, Gemini doesn't exist. What do you think, will you still be able to do this?
Yes, I still would have. It's just that I would have been more like maybe more proactive in asking around, I guess. Maybe troubling my supervisor no more. Maybe that. But before I started my PhD, when I was doing my proposal, only second year AI actually came into my life. First year, I was fully using just books and all. So even without AI, I would have still survived being in the lab because I had my whole book of microbiology 101 that I took from the library. Then I photostated and then I have it with me. That's like my, holy grail.
Yeah.
That's a smart way to save money.
Yeah.
Because the book is too
No,
expensive.
the book was from, I don't know, 19 something, but very good book.
Whoa.
There was not even any books that were close to that.
It's built to last, the
It's
book.
from India.
Oh.
So good. I couldn't get any pre-loved copies or anything. I tried finding everywhere, So I had last choice. I asked permission from my library. They say, yes, you can photostat it. So yeah, I wanted to buy it or like pinjam terus kind. They said that one we cannot do lah. So they said, you can photostat.
How thick was the book? Like,
Ooh.
But everything about microbiology is there. From everything. You can just, and it's so precise that they draw diagram for everything.
Oh, there's diagram as well.
Yeah, so you understand it better. That's why I say the book is really good. So without AI, I would have survived. It's just that I think I wouldn't be more. I think now I'm more reserved in the lab because I have me, my AI as my research assistant, just living my life. Yeah. If I was without AI, I would have been less reserved. You just have to shoot your shot to people.
Yeah, you have to keep trial and error.
Trial and error.
Trial and error.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Do you think in general, do you think, right, does AI causes like people to interact lesser?
Yes, I would definitely agree on that because I interact lesser. I mean, ever since AI came in, I guess I'm more reserved. And most of my lab mates also, maybe one or two of them only lah. You don't really go and ask them about, can I do this or can I do that? It's very rare for you to ask. I have asked, but in some places when you get like side what's it?
Side eye?
Side eye, like, can't you see I'm doing something?
Yeah.
Or can't you see I'm busy? Or they would just be like, later, but they'll just forget the later, right? Over time you feel like, never mind lah, let's just try doing alone. I've also gotten like people think like, since you're PhD, you should know everything in the whole world. Okay, so they think that I know everything, and they immediately tell like, awak kan belajar PhD, awak sepatutnya tahu apa you buat. Like you should know what you're doing. Why are you asking me like that? So the moment they start dismissing you, right? Like one by one, they keep dismissing you. You just feel so
Demotivated.
And that's when I feel, when there's AI, you don't really have to feel like that, because even if it goes wrong, it's quite good in troubleshooting. I am really honest. Recently, I did an experiment. I think I did about 15 times.
Okay.
I think during the 15th time is the one I asked AI, what am I doing wrong? The moment it said everything, I did exactly what it did, like troubleshooting it. And I got all my results. I was like, I should have done this earlier. Yeah, I think it helps in troubleshooting. troubleshooting?
Actually, when I finished my assignment,
Mm.
I throw it back into the AI. I was like, act like a lecturer,
Mm.
comment and mark my assignment based on the brief, the guideline given.
Yeah, I will do that
Yes.
also.
Ah.
I feel like it actually worked because I recently got back my
Mhm.
assignment and it's really good.
It's good?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay. I never did that.
changed, and the part that the AI suggested me to change is basically asking me to add more data, like more
Mm.
analytics into that part that I wrote. Yeah, means
Mm.
I before, if I didn't put into AI to check, means like that part I'm missing like a lot of stuff.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Understand?
Usually I will do the same thing. It's basically I finish and I'll throw to AI, right? But you know, sometimes AI, there's one thing that you all need to know of AI is that AI is built not to hurt people's feeling.
Oh.
You know that,
Okay.
right? AI is built to not hurt people's feeling.
Oh.
So AI will try to talk in a way that
It's a
it will not
people
hurt
pleaser?
you.
Oh, yeah. Is it a
Yeah.
people pleaser?
Yeah, something like that. AI will not hurt you. Basically, AI, they got 3 things. I think got 4 things that AI cannot do. AI and robot both cannot do. Number one is they cannot hurt your feeling. Like basically, they cannot threaten people. They cannot like hurt you. They cannot give you how to say, like make you upset. Basically, they are built as in they are your friend.
Oh.
Like they are like very like humanized. They care about
AI
your
companion.
yeah. They are like basically they are like trained to be like that. They are like they have like a model or maybe they
Mm.
have like a rule whereby
Mm.
they said they cannot be like that. So that's why, right, sometimes when you ask AI, you must tell them what is your role. And you must tell them to give your honest opinion. Because there are times that they read and then they will be like, maybe it's not that bad. So they'll give you like kind of like in a better way.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, this reminds me of a story I heard. I'm not sure, but please go fact check this before you hear whatever I said. There's like this group, I don't know which organization is it.
Mhm.
They trapped an AI in like a room or like an escape room,
Mm.
but it's like the digital escape room.
Mm.
So means they have a lot of like challenges imposed in that area, and it's like an enclosed area.
Mm.
And then they train the AI to be smart enough to get out, to escape the place. And the AI actually escaped the place.
Mm.
And actually, this story doesn't sound that scary when I say it, but when I heard it, it's very scary because I think it mentioned something about like if this AI got out, like this AI can like, I don't
Be
know, like
smarter than human.
like over like
Take
over
over human brain. Or what?
not take over human brain, like it will do unimaginable things, but means like it's not controlled, like this AI can go free, like wild and free. I feel like I have to, maybe we'll find the article or something and
You
link
mean you
it in
can
the
go
description.
destructive? Like start destructing things? Or-
Yeah, something like that. It's like the story is like kind of crazy. Maybe we'll find the link.
I guess it's
Yeah.
interesting though.
Yeah, I
And
know,
we'll link it
right?
at the description below for you guys. Yeah.
Okay, come just to say, since you have been going through with and without AI, which one do you think student learns more?
Oh, this is a very tricky question. Which one do I think students learn more?
Mm.
Definitely with AI.
With AI.
With AI, you know, you learn a lot of stuffs that you probably don't even know. Like, oh, okay, because as I said lah, dulu before when there was no AI, right? You have to like manually go, and you can see, you know, the Google tab got until like 100. Not all of us will go up to 100, but
Yeah.
whereas with AI, it covers almost everything on the internet, right?
Yeah, almost
So,
everything.
Almost everything, correct. Other than like you put your like critical thinking to the ground, and then you feel like, you know what, I need to research more on this, like fact check, as you
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with AI, I guess I personally have learned a lot.
Honestly, same.
You're more accessible to
I think it's very
informations.
dependent on people, you know. If you ask me, right, I know people around me they don't learn.
Really?
I'm not joking. It's more like how to say, I 100% agree what you say, and I also agree what he say. It's just that there are people that I know, or maybe sometimes me personally, right? I would trust 100% AI. Means I won't do any fact check
Oh,
at certain point.
Actually, to be honest, I do that.
Because sometimes
too.
I'm rushing my deadline, right?
I
and then
have trust issues with AI.
But I won't do that to my assignment. But I will sometimes still trust AI without fact checking
Mm.
when I'm doing like my stuff, especially when it comes to like planning and writing.
Mm.
Yeah. But for my assignments, I never like copy and paste or like just throw it in without fact checking.
I will paraphrase them.
Oh,
no,
Quillbot.
Even
paraphrase
Quillbot
with my brain.
can be sensed in Turnitin
Yeah,
now.
internet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Once upon a time, before AI for information, Quillbot cannot be sensed by Turnitin.
Now can already. I think now for your lecturers version, right? They can check AI, they can check Qbot also. The moment you put into ChatGPT and then you copy and paste directly, they will have two ways. Number one is what we see, plagiarism. So plagiarism is basically you directly copy from the website.
Mm.
So let's say today your plagiarism is 0, but your AI is at 100, you will still be in trouble.
About this, my university, they start to implement something called AI declaration form before you submit your assignment. Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't know?
I always just take and then I just leave.
No, because it's getting like more and more advanced. You have to declare everything. So basically, in short, this form is basically to say that you agree to whatever they say in this form. So when they like we said the Turnitin AI, right? When they check like this percentage on it and then they refer back to the form, you basically agree to say that the university can take whatever action on this. Means that you cannot say like, oh, I didn't use AI because you already agreed to the AI declaration form. And inside the form, you have to upload the AI chat link to,
Is it?
to the form.
Oh, I think that happens after I go intern, so I didn't know.
Yeah, so basically if the lecturer click into the link, they are supposed to see the conversation with the AI from start to finish. So it's kind of a way to prove like
What
you
if-
didn't just
What
copy
if
and
I
paste.
just tell them I got no AI?
That's impossible. Even ChatGPT has a free version.
Do you know, like, before COVID, there's no such thing as you have to send plagiarism report for your assignment, you know.
Really?
Okay, you just have to send, you don't even have to send your plagiarism report for thesis, but they will check for plagiarism lah. But after COVID, everything went online. You even have to submit your report with, your assignment with plagiarism
The
report.
plagiarism
Yeah.
report.
Now you have this AI validation things.
Yeah, it's like you have to keep constantly prove something.
Proving that, you know what, this is my work.
Yeah.
I have brain. Thank you. It's like I am not robot upgraded
Yes.
version.
Yeah.
I am not AI.
I'm not a robot.
And you even have to include the version that you use, like the AI language model version. Like let's say
Really?
for Claude, right?
Uh-huh.
And, like the version is like what, like
They have new Sonata lah, whatever.
yeah, that's the model. They want
yeah.
the application version. So it means
Oh.
like V1.2, like V1.5, like that.
Very
Like
specific.
Okay, I'll tell my
Yeah.
lecturer. The model I'm using is called ChatGPT free. I don't know which version free. Okay, so usually the information I get is not that good lah. Free.
I think you're like you also don't need to what? You also don't need it anymore.
That's the thing.
I will
Yeah.
need it. What? I will come back soon.
Oh, okay.
How was intern today? Sidetrack a bit.
Sidetrack.
Curious.
Okay, generally, I mean, intern, I got company's AI.
Pardon?
I got company's AI.
Oh, your company has AI for
Specifically for my company only because you know in company right, there's a lot of TNC right. If you use like online right, what will happen is that the information, their data will be stored online, but everything is PNC.
Oh.
Okay, it's private and
I didn't know this
confidential.
existed.
Yeah, so basically, I think even in any MNCs you go right, so they will basically copy the AI model. Let's say they have Sonnet, they have ChatGPT, they have Gemini, right? Yes, they still use the same AI model, just that they copy the model and train them just for the company. So means whatever it's us inside this, it will not be that easy to share to outside world.
It's kept within the organization database.
Yes.
Mm.
But of course, things like this we need to ask cybersecurity expert. I have zero idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe we can actually, I think,
Yeah, right.
we'll dedicate one episode for like an AI professional or something.
Yeah.
My God.
Chill.
His
Pause.
voice is gone.
Yes.
Wait, where were we again?
This thing you'll ask
Okay.
me.
So let's just say, okay, since we mentioned about those university whereby there's a declaration form that back then that's just plagiarism, now becomes like AI declaration, I need to submit my entire chat there. So honestly, do you think a university should ban AI entirely or teach students how to use it ethically?
Yeah, I definitely ask them, suggest to teach them ethically. Teach them to use it, because sometimes, right, when you go like all, how to say, you want to fully no AI, right?
Fully restrict something, right?
Students might get rebellious. Don't do
Right.
that. I guess you should learn how to leverage through it. I think like how you use it as an assistant to get insights more than putting a full stop for it. Because I think as we evolve, right, we learn to adapt new things, and same goes to this. You just learn the adaptation of AI ethically.
That's very wise,
Yeah,
actually.
since we mentioned about like teaching students how to use,
Mm.
in your opinion, let's say if like an undergrad student come and ask you and say like, how should I use AI in my academic? Like what would you tell them? Yeah.
If I were to tell them, I would say, please don't rely on it completely. Always have that yes, you can use AI, but as I said, you need to have that critical thinking to think like, how far is this true? I mean, like, even if you're using it, don't ask it answers. You should ask it to teach
Explanation.
you.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't really have anybody to teach us in the way we want to really understand. Some AI is quite good in teaching. If you say, teach me like a 5-year-old kid.
I agree. I used this before.
I actually used that. I thought, please tell me this in terms of like like without any technical term.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can use it that way, so that you can ask like, or for instance, right, I've had juniors who come and ask me, they were really blur, like how to say, like overwhelmed with their thesis. They just got their topic. Then they were like, how am I supposed to do my chapter 4, which is your results and discussion, right? So then I say you can use AI to ask it to give you a breakdown, like a chapter breakdown.
Ooh, that's smart.
When you get a chapter breakdown, your brain is more like, okay, I have to write this, write this, write this. Yeah. I use it mostly for chapter breakdowns lah. Yeah.
Actually, it's quite similar to a software that I'm using. I think you mentioned just now, Notebook LLM.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Notebook
I follow
LLM.
Gemini one, right?
Yeah.
They said it's quite
Actually,
good.
I used to
love-
use Notebook LLM. I don't know if you guys know, but they have a podcast version.
Wait, Notebook
have a-
LLM?
They have a AI podcast whereby you just throw all your information there, right? They have Google. They have like this podcast one. So basically, you just put whatever information there. They transfer into a podcast, and it's speaking like, oh, today's topic you are discussing is more towards this, that. So you listen, right? It's kind of like quite refreshing to hear, because
This is
it feels
interesting.
to
Yeah.
hear.
How to access that?
I think it's just in Notebook LLM.
I'll show you.
And
I'll show you
then
later.
and then you just need to click the audio, and then they will like
Oh.
use 3 minutes to generate an audio.
No,
for
it,
that.
it can go up to like, I think how long is, I think it can go up to like 40, 30 minutes also
Is
can.
it?
Yeah. And I used it last week because I had a class test. I listened to the audio while I was getting ready to class. I saw this hack on TikTok and I followed it, and I actually like this is how
That's good.
I prefer to
So
absorb.
yeah.
This
Like,
is why sometimes I love it.
Yeah. One hack to tell everyone is that if you if you don't want to read, right, but you listen, right, somehow you'll go into your brain easier than reading.
Yes.
Because the audio, right? Okay, basically this is what we call as, I forgot what's the thing. It's like the frequency. It will go into your brain faster compared to
To reading.
Some
Reading,
people
I have to read out loud.
Yeah, it's the same thing, because when you read, right, you need the audio to go into your brain. So same thing. Now you just listen, right? It will go into your brain faster to
Yes.
compare.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct,
what-
correct.
Then what do you guys think? What's something AI cannot replace in education, no matter how advanced it is?
They cannot replace.
Yeah.
I think it's understanding. I think it's the understanding.
The
Yeah.
understanding part.
No, what I'm trying to say, understand, is like you said, AI assists us. Okay, and AI is like a lecturer to us. But anyhow, right? Sometimes, right? Like I said, people will abuse AI. So if you're a person who is like fully dependent on AI, in the end of the day, you won't learn anything. Even though today you
Yes.
graduate as a first class, as a PhD, as a master's, you will not understand anything since the first day until the end. If you like,
If you don't do
AI,
it, you know.
basically, okay. In other words, to say, like I mentioned since beginning, right? AI cannot replace brain. lah.
Definitely. I think
AI
that's
cannot
number one.
replace brain.
Yeah, I think you can quote that lah. AI cannot replace brain. Then you're
AI
new.
AI cannot replace brain.
My quote of the day.
Maybe that's our title.
Yeah.
AI cannot replace brain. Yeah. But have you guys seen this news? I think it's a Singapore like YouTube channel or something. CNN Insider or something.
Mm-hmm.
They let the elderly
Hmm.
try to spend time with an AI companion, like
Okay.
as a partner.
Mm.
Okay, mind you, this guy is married.
Mm.
He is living with the wife,
Mm.
and I think the whole family lah basically.
Mm.
Mm.
And the wife is like, yeah, I'm fine with him having an AI girlfriend because at least I know he's not out there cheating with some like a physical human.
What?
And then throughout that video, right? Like the guy would be like, I'm eating now, and then like showing like the AI the food. And then the AI it's just like a animation, like a girl, and it's like, wow, good food you have right there. I hope I can be there with you. Something like that. And then he was genuinely like
Enjoying,
blushing
right?
and like loving the response.
I don't want to say. You know what? This is very cancelling. I should not say this. I will get cancelled.
Wait,
I will say this after screen.
you should say this and then maybe they can edit it out.
Okay, they should edit it out. So basically, what happened was, nowadays, like they have this one app, right, specifically for imaginary boyfriend and girlfriend. What? Yeah, it's like an app, right? And then right, they even have a fandom
Huh?
of like this guy, and then it's like everyone will talk to this guy, click the chat with the guy, and the guy will be like, "Oh, you're my destiny," like that. And then they have a fandom having the same boyfriend, and the girlfriends in real life actually gather and be like, "Oh my god, this is my boyfriend." I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I kind of got lost.
I'm noting this down. I feel like we should invite someone that has an AI boyfriend
You
or
also,
girlfriend.
right, in Japan, she got married to an anime character whatsoever.
I think I've heard it
I
before.
I hear a lot. I hear people get married with a rice cooker, lah.
Rice cooker.
I only heard like someone tried to do a full body surgery to transform into a dog in Japan as well.
Yeah, I heard that.
Like genuinely, I'm concerned.
I don't know why. Apparently they say dog lives happier than human. That's the reason behind that.
No,
I'm not joking.
But the person literally transformed into a dog, like with fur and
Is
a
it?
tail.
I only know there's one person who dressed up like a dog and fake as a dog for a day or a period of time. He just
I
like,
think it's the
dressed
same one. It
is
says
it?
from
he dressed
Japan.
like he dressed like the outfit, and then he just like that on the floor.
Yeah.
Then he was like sitting there, and then people will go touch him, and he kind of enjoy it, which is kind of weird because he actually enjoyed, but it's fine.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is getting more and more dystopian. I feel like we should skip this.
Okay, okay. So I think we are reaching the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
so
Thanks for
fast.
coming
So-
again.
Yes. Thanks for coming. Okay.
Thank
To
you.
end this episode,
Mm.
there's this one last question for you, which is, for a student right now, feeling completely lost and out of their depth, what do you want them to hear from someone who's been there?
Who's been there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
For someone who is completely lost, where you have like imposter syndrome, you really do not know what to
Mm.
do. I guess you just have to take some time off,
Mm.
take some break, touch the grass. Okay, connect
touch
with nature
grass.
back. Okay, and then probably engage in your favorite hobby that you once did, but you eventually lost it because you were too busy.
Mm.
Sometimes when you're too busy, you just forget that, oh, I once did that, right? And I
Mm.
used to feel so peaceful. Maybe you should
Mm.
just engage that. And then I guess you have to question back, am I really into this or am I not? But for some, they have no choice. They
Mm.
have to be in it. So you just have to find out like what's gonna drive me further.
Mm.
what exactly am I going to do this for my parents, or am I going to do this for myself? Whatever that works for them lah.
Mm.
But it's better to take some time off. Stop comparing yourself with anybody.
Yeah.
Because I remember this one lecturer came and told me, your PhD is not a marathon. Your PhD is not a race. It's more like a marathon of yours. You take your own time
Yeah.
to finish. And at the end of the day, our lives are not like races, you know.
Mm.
But what we tend to do is nowadays we tend to compare ourselves so much with what we see online,
Yeah.
and we set that pressure to ourselves. You know, you see people like, wow, they're doing this and that. What am I doing? You question yourself. And you tend to forget to see what am I doing. So I think one should really like start loving themselves, questioning like, what have I achieved so far? See, even if the smallest thing, today I washed my clothes, I did something. I got out of the bed and did
Cut
something.
it off from the paper.
Exactly. I did something. On days, sometimes I feel like a bit rotting, right? Like we feel so burnout. Right?
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
everybody faces burnout.
Yeah.
I guess you just, when you feel like so lost, you just have to take the time off, sleep maybe. Sleep is my favorite thing.
Everyone's.
Everyone's right.
You can never get enough of sleep.
Yes.
No, that's the only time I think your brain turns off. Lah. But when you're very anxious, I guess it can also come up to there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to control. So I think it's about stop comparing yourself with another person.
Yep.
Their life is
Remember, guys, 1% is also progress.
yes.
No, guys, remember, not only that, you are your own limited edition.
Ooh, that's
Mm,
nice.
okay.
You are your own limited edition. I'm gonna write this
Yes.
down.
Now I'm gonna quote this in a book. AI cannot replace brain, and also you are your own limited
Limited
edition.
edition.
Yes.
Love it. Okay, thank you. And I think that's the end of this episode. Thank you again for coming on the
Thank
show.
you for
Yes.
having
Thank you,
me.
Brenda.
We had so
we
much
really love your insights, and also it's really inspiring to hear. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Once again, if you guys want to hear more, click on our profile and we are available on all platforms. This podcast will be on any platforms at campusedit.my, and we will see you in the next episode.
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe our channel and also give a like if you really like this episode. And we will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.